My story, feeling thankful. On Thanksgiving in the United States, many people give thanks, a time to reflect on what we give thanks for, the thankful things that have happened. In my story, and really in starting this channel and how it all came about, if you don't know already, I had been listening to The Greatest Secret by Rhonda Byrne. Great book. Highly recommend it. I was listening to the audiobook. I had been a truck driver driving around, and I was listening to it. I had done that. It was my custom to listen to audio tapes, ones that were upbuilding. I was really into self-improvement. I wanted to live my best life, be the best version of myself. I did feel separate. I felt, there was suffering. I felt like there was more to life than what I was experiencing. So I'd always question things. Didn't really feel that I felt like I wasn't part of this world. I always felt that way, like something just never seemed right. Whenever I'd look into people's eyes or just observe people, I could see like they were like in their heads, like in a trance, and they just seemed so miserable. Everybody just seemed like suffering, like they were suffering and they weren't happy. And I was like, there's gotta be more to life than this. We're supposed to be joyful, happy, like that. I just knew that instinctively. Like my intuition was always telling me that something wasn't right. Like there should be way more. You should be having fun. It should be effortless. People putting forth all this effort and hard work to do everything and to be a certain way. And they're just looking, externally out into life, that happiness comes from the perfect relationship. Happiness comes from, different drugs or alcohol, or happiness comes from making a lot of money, having the perfect business, having the perfect health. That's the way it was. Like you would think that way. And I was always questioning it. And so I was always looking for self-improvement. So things like Tony Robbins or different self-help gurus that were out there. I'd look into that. Real Social Dynamics with Owen Cook was another good one. He was very big into social dynamics and being your best self and a lot of inner work, on improving yourself, things like that. So I'd listen to all that kind of stuff. And so I always knew there was something more. And so when I heard The Secret, that appealed to me as well. Like, all your desires can come true. Your thoughts can turn to reality. You can create your own reality, which was a very empowering thought to think that. And so if you just thought about positive things would manifest into your life. So I was thankful for all the information. Then Rhonda had come out with, Rhonda Byrne, the author of The Secret, had come out with The Greatest Secret on audiobook. Great job with it. You could hear the different voices of the different teachers that were on there. It was all about self-realization, realizing your true nature as awareness, as pure awareness, as the infinite being. And they had different speakers on there. They would have Muji would be on there. And of course, David Bingham was on there. Was one of the featured teachers. Hale Dwoskin was on there. Who was known for the Sedona method, where we're letting go and things of that nature, where you would welcome things and let it go. And then I heard David Bingham was mentioned there, that he was one of the ones that were instrumental in Rhonda learning her true nature, Rhonda Byrne, the author, learning her true nature as the infinite being. And so then I started looking into David Bingham. And then David Bingham had on Conscious TV, did many different interviews and things like that. So I'd watch a lot of his interviews on Conscious TV. And what resonated, what he was saying was resonating with me. Like he was talking about infinite being, effortless being, how it takes no effort. And so that just resonated with me on a deep level. My intuition picked up on it. And then when he said the words in The Greatest Secret, when I was listening to it, really resonated with me when he would be talking about how we're the infinite being just having a human experience. And so infinite being, that just automatically, I just resonated with that. Like I just knew it. Like there was just a knowingness, like almost like a remembering, like, oh wow, that's what this is, I'm the infinite being. And yet I'm having this human experience. So that helped put it into perspective. I knew I was having some kind of experience here, and the experience the whole time was the human experience. But my true nature was always the infinite being was the one having it. So the infinite being is the one peering through these eyes. The infinite being is the one that's no thing, because it's pure awareness, but yet it's everywhere. It's everything in this open space of beingness. And whenever David would use those terms, the open space, the infinite space, the ocean of beingness, that resonated, seeing myself everywhere as the pure awareness, as the infinite being, as the consciousness. And so that really, resonated with me. And so that's really my story that I'm really thankful for, because ever since then that I learned that, then I felt inspired to start a YouTube channel just to talk about my experience and how it's helped my life, and to be more joyful. And even the human experience has been more joyful, more light, more effortless, realizing that everything comes to you, and that you just need to let go, and seeing through the mind and the thoughts that you're not your thoughts, that they can come and go, that they're not personal. There's nothing personal here. Everything's arising effortlessly. Everything's being done automatically. Except the thoughts come in and comment about it. And so you see through that. So it's a lot of inner peace and joy in knowing that everything's just happening effortlessly, and that our true nature is the effortless being. And so just a natural inclination just to share that with others. And that's kind of like how I started the YouTube channel, and people started resonating with it. And then I would dialogue with them and coach them and talk with them, or, about self-realization and what that is, and how they can find that inner joy and that inner peace. And yeah, it's been great helping people do that, and helps myself too, because it reminds me of my true nature and what I am. And it gives you life purpose too, right? Life purpose. And then others can do the same. I encourage everyone that has discovered their true nature to share it with others. That's what their calling is to be a beacon of light of what the effortless being is, so other people can experience infinite joy, infinite peace, that we all can have. Because the truth is, we're all remaining as the one infinite being anyway. We're just identifying. It's a case of mistaken identity. We're just identifying with being a separate person. And that's just kind of how society has molded us into duality. But the truth is, there's just unity consciousness here, and we want everyone to know that, so that they can have that peace, that same peace and joy. It's a lot of joy and relaxation and effortlessness and ease and expansiveness, because that's all of our true nature. That all of us are meant to feel that and live that kind of life experience. It's a frequency-based experience. So when you can have the level of appreciation and thankfulness, which we remember on Thanksgiving is appreciation and thankfulness, giving your attention, your power of attention to what you're thankful for. And I'm thankful for all of that has come into my life. So it's brought me great joy and peace. I'm very thankful for it. And it just makes me want to share it. It's almost like, like if you see like a king's cup and it's runneth over. The liquid in the cup is runneth over because you're so full. And you just automatically express it. It just comes out naturally. And it's just almost like you're a vessel, and effortless being is just coming through you and just doing everything. It all feels effortless, even creating the YouTube channel and growing it. And it's just all happened organically and naturally through effortless being. And then it went into me writing a book, Awakening to Effortless Being, which will soon be out on Amazon. And I have another book coming too as well. It's just been flowing through that I'll let you know about on the YouTube channel if that's something you're interested in. You want to take a deeper dive. I've also been doing one-on-one calls with people. And that's been going great, and we had a lot of good feedback on that. Feels like it's helping people. So that's another thing. You email me. I can set up a call with you if you'd like to do a one-on-one call about self-realization. We can dialogue back and forth about that. It's been rewarding and helpful and encouraging to people. And then I've just created the new business, Effortless Being Publications. It's just all about publications that encourage and inspire and help people to live a more flow life, a more effortless life, an easy life, helping them to realize that effortless being is their true nature, and they don't have to do all this hard work and strife and all of this effort that they're putting forth to get things that they think are going to make them happy. And it just helps them to realize their true nature is effortless being, everything coming to them, and how they can live a life of flow and a life of ease and feel fulfilled and joyful in their true nature and feel expansive and happy and content and satisfied. So all those publications that will be on that platform of Effortless Being publications will be inspiring people and helping them to be able to live an effortless life without all the hard work and feel fulfilled and joyful and at peace. And so that's kind of like been my journey that I'm very thankful for. And well, I just want everybody else to have the same joy, the same happiness. And just at my heart, I'm just an uplifter. And I just want people to have, that knowledge of knowing their true nature, because I know how much peace it's brought me and how much joy and happiness it's brought me. And so I'm just thankful for that. And I want to share that with the world and put that out there. And that's kind of like what I've been doing. It's not even like an I doing it. It's just kind of like effortless being doing it, the infinite being just flowing in and doing its thing. And I'm just getting out of the way of it and just letting it flow. And that's the way life is. And you just get out of the way and you let things go. And you just be. The beingness, the infinite intelligence takes over and just does it all and does its thing. We just need to get out of the way. And so that's what I'm thankful for. And I just wanted to share that with everyone, the story of what's, been happening with me. And, I just feel like I've transformed from Robert to, just effortless being really is what it is. And I just kind of see Robert as like a character in a movie that's doing its thing and just getting out of its way so that effortless being can do its thing and inspire and help people. So that's what I'm thankful for today. And it's really good for all of us just to reflect on what brings us happiness, what brings us joy. There's so much to be thankful for. Life's meant to be fun, and it takes no effort to be. What a blessing we have. We're all blessed. So much to be thankful for. Life's meant to be fun and enjoyable and effortless and ease and expansive and loving, unconditional love and joy and peace. That's the way life's meant to be. Enjoy your life. It's meant to be fun. Let go and let be.